All right, up next we got Charlie. Charlie is a really interesting story. He is a dog who came to us from a family who needed a different situation for Charlie. Um, they recognized that the dog was had a lot of ability, but hadn't really had a lot of formal training, and so they wanted him to be rehomed and find a spot where he could he could work and be polished up and trained and be in a better situation. He wasn't, abused or neglected or anything of that sort. Just this is a dog that is a good example of where we dogs all the time that maybe aren't fitting in great, or maybe not getting along with another dog, or whatever. For that particular situation, it's not going great, and we need to come up with a different home for the dog. Charlie's a good example of this. So we took Charlie in a couple months ago, and I recognized that Charlie has a lot of ability, a lot of talent, but has not a lot of polish yet. So I really think there's a lot of things Charlie could do. I think he will make someone an excellent gun dog. I think he would make someone a really nice companion, a really nice buddy. Um, I don't think he would do well as like the therapy role. I think he's a little too much drive for that at this point in his age. He is a mature male, being about 3 years old. Um, and Charlie, hey, I know you like what's in there. Oh boy. Charlie also has a really nice conformation. So I really like his head. He's got a beautiful blocky head, and he's got a nice body. He's not overly large, but he's got tons of drive. Really wants to play the game with me. Attaboy. Boy, Charlie, right here. Definitely likes picking up the birds. Gotcha. Oh, sorry, bud. I'm sorry I didn't put my knee on his foot. Didn't mean to do that. Um, but really got a lot of drive, a lot of ability. We just need, here, bud. We just need to help him understand all the rules. Hey, Charlie, right here. All the rules for how this stuff works. There you go. Good. Charlie. So what we're going to be doing here is we'll be doing our traditional gun dog program, starting with formal obedience and force fetch, where we're going to teach Charlie that he gets to go get the bird, but we're going to have rules for how it works. Good. Right here. Good. Good boy. Give. Okay. So as you can see, bird drive is not a problem. Charlie is excited about retrieving real birds. In fact, he usually comes over to the fridge to be like, hey, how about we open up what's in there? All right, so a little warm up of getting the go chase the duck across the shop here. Now, we're going to do some of the boring stuff. Sorry, bud. Good sit. Good boy. Charlie is pretty compliant with most things with his obedience. He does still challenge me a little bit. Right there is a good example of him wanting to jump, put feet on me. Of course, we do not tolerate that. Good boy. Good. So we give attention, and he's doing what we want. Good boy. And we walk. Good. Here. Heel. Sit. Good dog. Good boy. Good. Heel. Just going to walk in a nice little square here. This heel is pretty good here in the shop. Of course, in the shop, there's not a lot of distractions. That's on purpose. Keep it simple. Sit. Good. Nope. You're not going to tolerate putting feet on me. Nope. Nope. Right now, I'm going to avoid it. Later on, we'll start to, there we go. That's not acceptable. Good. Good. Okay, so now we're starting to move into hold conditioning and force fetch. So we're going to do a little bit of hand in the mouth here, as you've seen on my other videos if you watch these. Give! And we're going to keep it real short with Charlie. Charlie did not like hand in mouth the first 3 or 4 times we did it. Boy, did he resist. He never, bit on me hard, but definitely did not understand what we were doing. And sit, sit. This is a little bit of a challenge here. Good. Good. Nope. Sit. Good dog. Just relax, big guy. Give. Good dog. So Charlie is an example, good, here, of a classic alpha. You know, he wants to be in charge, wants to dominate, wants to be the dog. And so knowing that, he is a dog that we definitely, don't give him an inch. Give. Good boy. And we generally keep sessions short, successful, and make it be, we do good things. We don't let him have an opportunity to continue to make mistakes, but we don't want him to be able to run the show. So we're going to keep it successful, keep it short. Charlie's off to a good start.